Hey Leo besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Leo Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Leo, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Leo, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Leo, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Leo, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Leo, if you want to book a personal reading, check out my website, blahscrystalsale.com. This is a day in the life of Leo for Saturday, June 10th. Even though I put dates on the videos, you can still watch them as needed when called to them. Okay, so either way, let's see what's happening, Leo, for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. The full moon in Cancer. Spirit, what's happening for Leo? Leo. You got the Hangman. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Somebody backpedaling. Hopefully it's not you, but somebody's going to stand firm in their decision. I feel like you are going to stand firm in your decision. Somebody's trying to backpedal. Okay. Somebody wants to talk. You have the Ace of Swords and the King of Cups here. Somebody's backpedaling. Somebody's in their feelings. Somebody wants to reach a resolution with you. Somebody wants to communicate, openly communicate. This time they want to be honest. You know, maybe before they were manipulating you. They were lying in some type of way. They weren't being fully honest, but I feel like now what's happening is somebody now is looking at what they're missing out on when it comes to you. Now they want to be honest. Now they want to communicate, openly communicate. Somebody's backpedaling. But I feel like you are standing firm in your decision of whatever, like, I'm done. Whatever happened. Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles, okay? This could have been due to a third party, which is why you're standing firm in it. No, I will not participate in this. No, I will not deal with your bullshit. No, I will not deal with your manipulation. No, I will not deal with your narcissistic tendencies. No, I will not deal with whatever else it is. I deserve better. It doesn't have to just be in love, but I deserve better. I deserve to be number one. I deserve not to have to be an option. Okay, like I said, it could have been due to some type of third party, which led to some type of separation. But now through the separation, somebody is seeing a lot clearer and feeling like they are missing out on you. Okay, somebody wants to re-enter your life. You have the Eight of Cups. You got the Devil here, right? Like I said, might have been a narcissist. Might have been just somebody that was manipulative. Might have been somebody that was just out to eat their cake. Well, get their cake and eat it too. Okay, somebody that was out for their own personal gain, their own wish fulfillment. Either way, what's happening here is somebody wants to clearly come in and communicate with you. Okay, now they see it from your point of view. Now they see that they're missing out on you. So now they see what they're missing out on because they no longer have it. But like I said, I feel like you are standing firm in your I don't give a fuck, bitch. Okay, energy. It is what it is. Like, it's no. Okay, I won't go down that road again. I won't play that road again. Now, some of you guys may have a listening ear, but just because you listen don't mean you're going to accept it. Because I don't see that they're going to pass go. But still, there's some clarification here that can be cleared up if you are willing to do so. If you don't give a fuck, then just move past it because you don't give a fuck. Okay? What's meant to happen, Leo? What's meant to happen? Childhood fears. You might have been their karma, Leo. You might have been their karma. They played this game one too many times, but they played it with the right one now. Okay, you might have been their karma. You have always drunk and you have alone time. You might have been their karma, right? They didn't know what they had until they lost it. Drunk in love. Either way, this person I feel like spends a lot of their days maybe even drinking, or, you know, spending a lot of their days up at night, you know, trying drugs or something to get you off their mind, you know, trying something in order to stimulate them to not think about you. But I feel like they can't help but to think about you and feel like they missed out on you. You got the Two of Cups, because I feel like this person really did love you. Okay? This person really did have feelings for you. They really did love you. But I feel like I get time and time again, because some of you guys, I feel like, have accepted this person back multiple times. Time and time again, they play with your heart. Or they played with it the first time. Some of y'all was one and done. Three of Wands. Yeah, this person sees a future with you, Leo. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they beat themselves up over the fact that they do not have you anymore. Too many fucking cards. You got Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. Yeah, they feel like they missed out on a good thing. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. What's meant to happen, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's meant to happen is this person is meant to return, right? That doesn't mean that you have to let them in. You are their karma, okay? Or you were meant to show them, you know, their karma. I feel like you don't always have to start off as karma, but you can become karma when they screw things up. You got to learn somehow, some way. So I feel like what's meant to happen here is this person is meant to see that they can't always get what they want. Okay? Just because you want it doesn't mean that it wants you, because I feel like at one point in time, you did have feelings for this person. You did desire to be with this person or have this position or this job or whatever else it is. At one point in time, you did desire to be with this person. I feel like you did have feelings. You did have hopes and dreams that one day you guys can actually make this work. I do feel like there might have been a little bit of waiting that came on your part, Leo, when it came to this connection. But I feel like after a while, you waited long enough and you had to step back into your own motherfucking energy. What was meant to happen was you were meant to learn a lesson, and so were they. So were they. Right? I do feel like this relationship could have turned into something more, but instead of it turning into something more, it ended up falling off the wayside, and you learned the valuable lesson that you needed to learn. But either way it goes, both of you guys were meant to come into some type of separation due to the fact that you were not ready for each other. Now listen to me clearly, because I don't feel like just because you went through whatever problems that you went through that you won't get together in the future, because I'm not seeing a complete ending. For some of you guys, of course, there will be a complete ending. You're not going to backtrack whatsoever. But I feel like for some of you guys, this separation is going to do you justice. You are the lesson that they needed to learn, but they're also going to go through other lessons when they attempt to do what they've done to you to other people, right? Which is going to cause them to backpedal. Because what I do get is somewhere in the future, you guys may come together again, but then when you come together in the future, that's where your decision is truly going to be made. All right. So the separation was definitely needed. Either way, what's the unique message that will speak only to your situation, Leo? Take how it resonate. You have Summer, Action, Forgiveness almost popped out, but it didn't. And Understanding. Shadow work at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. How you feel is how you feel, Leo. Two of Pentacles. Be careful listening to other people. How you feel is how you feel. It's your life. King of Swords at the bottom of the, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. How you feel is how you feel. Your experience is going to be different from other people's experiences. So, how you feel about your connection, how you feel about anybody that comes into your life, that leaves out of your life, is how you feel. Nobody will be able to understand how you truly feel but you, right? There's connections that have been broken apart and gotten back together, and they were the happiest that they have ever been. There's connections where they broke apart, got back together, and it was the worst thing they could have ever done. There's connections that just never really got a chance to get off the ground, and it's like you probably still have people that made their mind up, your friends and family made their mind up and said that person's no good for you, but you never really attempted it, right? Spirit is saying your feelings is your feelings at the end of the day. It's your life. It's your life. It's your life. If you don't make decisions based off of you, Leo, and truly just you, you will be forever learning a lesson of regret. I wish I would have gave it a chance. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, what if? Spirit's saying you don't want to experience a what if for the rest of your life because you decided, I can't see where it's going to go. Spirit is saying if you have the opportunity for closure, go ahead and get it. Whether closure is another date and then you figure out, yeah, no, this isn't for me. Or closure is that communication, right? If you have an opportunity that presents itself to receive the closure that you need to know that you are completely done, then take it. Regardless of whoever's judgment, okay? If you have the opportunity to be with this person and that is what you decide to do, then Spirit is saying do what your heart feels you need to do for you, okay? Spirit is saying be mindful that other people are not going to be living your life, but they will more than likely have their own opinion. But they have their own opinions based off of what they have already experienced, what they have gone through. They can sit here and say something bad is going to happen because that is what they experience, but not everybody is the same, and your relationship isn't meant for them. Spirit is saying at the end of the day, you need to make the final decision that you are done, that you are complete. Because if you do not, you will end up backpedaling, and continuously having that what if feeling. So until you decide, not anybody else, fuck their opinions, until you decide that you are completely done, Leo, you'll never be completely done. So check out whatever you can check out if you can, in order to see what's there. See what's there. Because remember, you at one point in time were karmic to somebody. Okay, you weren't always this version, and this version of you may not even be the fucking best. Okay? So imagine you needed a chance. Maybe this person needs a chance too. And I ain't telling y'all to deal with samples because you know who the fuck samples is. Okay. But, think about you. Think about how many times you fucked up. So I'm just saying, if I sit here and say, like I said, there was at least 2 guys that I probably would have married by now. If I wasn't toxic. I was an avoidant. I ran a lot. I played around with their feelings a lot. I didn't technically realize it, but I was the demon in their fucking book. Okay. I was the karmic in their fucking life story of love. Let me stop this video real quick. Hold on. Okay, yes. I was the karmic in their fucking life story of love. I've changed. Right? But what if I would decide to backpedal and they'd be like, oh no, I'm not doing that shit again. I was young and dumb. Okay, I made stupid decisions. I was scared. But now that I've grown, it could potentially work. Right? You wouldn't know it unless you tried it. And if you tried it again and it didn't work, nobody said you had to stay forever. You can tell right then and there if it's going to work or not. You can tell right then and there if you have something in common. But Spirit is saying for you, you need to try to give things a chance. It's cool to be one and done, but sometimes you could be missing out on something that's actually meant to be a blessing. Yes, you learned something, you had to learn a lesson, but sometimes it's meant to actually bless you. Okay? Anyway, let's move on. Sometimes we act before we're ready. So what are you truly seeking, Leo? Balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own, create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. You have the Falcon, the Justice, the Firefly, Third Party, Dolphins, the Magnifying Glass. Take a closer look. Your soul is longing for whatever this person has, okay? Like I said, it doesn't have to turn into a relationship again, but your soul is longing for this opportunity again. So when it presents itself, try giving it a chance, even if you just go out to eat to talk or something, right? Try giving it a chance. Whatever the situation may be, because it may not be the specific person that you're thinking about, right? Whatever the situation may be, Spirit's saying, try giving it a chance. It's the test of time. It's going to be able to tell you for sure, for certain, whether this is a yes or hell no, okay? But I feel like your soul is seeking some type of balance because there's too much interference with what it is that you're desiring, right? You want what you want, but sometimes you're not able to have what you want right now. So there's interference that's in the middle that's stopping you from obtaining what it is that you want. So now I feel like your soul is seeking that balance, right? That interference to be out of the middle so you can come into balance of deciding if it's worth it or it's not worth it. So you can move on or stay, right? Let's move the fuck on. Either way, how to obtain it. Expansion. Somebody else, Taurus just had this. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you are made of. Queen of Swords. Too many. Ten of Wands. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. If you already know the answer, then the answer is no, okay? You don't got to backpedal. You don't have to allow this person to backpedal. You already learned the lesson. Move on, right? But if you feel in your heart, Leo, that something may just potentially be there, Spirit is saying, close out the world and expand your own horizons. It's your life. And right now, this life, you only get one. Strength. Don't miss out on your opportunities because they may not come back around. 4 Cups and the 2 of Wands. If you feel it's worth it, then it's worth it. We're not just talking about any person. If you feel it's worth it, then it's worth it. Hangman. Just remember, be careful what you tell people, then they wouldn't have an opinion. And if they do have an opinion, fuck their damn opinion. It's still your life. 10 of Pentacles here. Some things are worth it. The 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying some things are worth it. You don't want to miss an opportunity because you decided to close the cycle before it was time. Because you decided to X out somebody before you were ready and they were ready. Before they grew and you grew. Okay? Or vice versa, whatever. Okay? Spirit's just saying here, you don't want to decide that you are completely done on every single person just because you've been hurt in the past and that's how you operate. You don't want to become this cold bitch. You'll never find happiness that way. Because what you will start to do is feel like everybody can get replaced. Which everybody can get replaced. But damn, you know, people go through problems. People have issues. What happens when you get married? That marriage isn't always going to stay in that honeymoon phase. That relationship is not always going to stay in that honeymoon phase. You're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. And Spirit is saying what's going to happen is you're going to keep recycling and recycling and recycling. You're never going to be truly happy because that's not what happiness looks like. Yes, you know, you want something easy, but you act like they're just like you. They're not. They're never going to be just like you. They're never going to think the same way that you do. They're never going to be able to be perfect. And if you're looking for perfection, you're going to keep missing out on your opportunities. So Spirit is saying, open yourself up and try to compromise. Try to give a fair chance. Okay? A fair chance. That's all they're asking. Because you never know what you may say no to. What you may actually miss out on. And now you're continuously searching and continuously getting the same thing because that's just how life goes. That's just how relationships go. You don't want to have an argument whatsoever. You want your relationship to be perfect, but that's not life. You can sit here and say, oh, me and my partner never argued before. That's not healthy. I'm not saying that you got to be at a death screaming match or something, but to never have a disagreement, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Somebody's codependent. Somebody is feeding into pretending to be, being an impersonator, pretending like mirroring your energy. That's not healthy. That's toxic. If anything, that's narcissistic. Okay, that's psychopathic, sociopathic. Okay? So be mindful of the relationships that you encounter, understanding that they will not always be perfect. And you don't want to miss out on your perfect match because you have made up in your mind already that it's a done deal after this one time. Okay? Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much our reading. Bye, y'all.